What's up, you guys? Early in the morning, drinking coffee. Hey, I got a haircut. I haven't shaved yet, but I got a haircut. Baby steps, baby steps. Drinking coffee. Oh, God, that's good stuff. I don't drink coffee to wake up. I wake up to drink coffee. I'm going to tell you guys about walking on fire, blowing fire, the closet on fire. I think I told you that when I erased it. And the Plinko Board of Doom. You're like, what? Yeah, Plinko Board of Doom is a real thing. It's I don't know. It's just a rectangular board with a, you know what Plinko is. Ding, 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 ding. And it lands here and you get a prize. A little bit different. It does the little ding, 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 ding thing like it's supposed to. And there's 8 slots. And then the washer, instead of a ball, the washer, if it lands in a particular cup, you have a taser in your hand. And the Plinko is wired to the taser. The way I've got it configured, well, you're setting on these 2 wires that leave the taser. So they're underneath one of your cheeks, both of your cheeks. And you hit it, you may or may not get shocked. I think it's like 5 and 3 or 4 and 4. It's whatever. It's however I decided to wire it up that day. I know you're having a hard time imagining it, and I'm sitting here looking at it. I should show you, huh? I should show you the Plinko Board of Doom and the taser that we use. 1,000,000 volts, 1,000,002, something like that. But yeah, you hit that sucker and it just cooks you, cooks you. You won't stay in that seat long. I've seen one person just hold it, just sit on it. It was amazing. Cooked himself. I'll show you guys. I can't see it, so I hope you can. There's a taser. There's a board. There's the cups. There's a wire. The Plinko Board of Doom. What do we do with the Plinko Board of Doom? We play games with it. We play Redneck Hunger Games. Oh, yeah. We having a party and I want to play. We call it Ride the Lightning, Plinko Board of Doom, Ass Blaster, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes we'll all hold one and we'll hold hands in a circle and we'll hit it and it'll get every single one of you. That myth about electricity hits the first and the last, that is stupid. Electricity didn't hit this end of the wire and this end of the wire. Electricity hits the whole wire. Somebody's texting me. I don't know. Doesn't matter. That's the Plinko Board of Doom that I built. God, I don't know how long ago. And I built different versions. This is by far the best. Why? Why not? I had somebody message yesterday on my. I got new subscribers, you guys. Ricky Dye got me a couple new subscribers. Thank you so much, brother. One guy said, if Ricky Dye says you're a good man, then I'll take. That's all I need to know. I'll subscribe to your channel. And then somebody else subscribed. I don't know if the new subscriber asked me or one of my old. I don't know. Somebody asked me, how do you accidentally quit smoking? And I said, well, you have to understand that all my best stories start, well, so I'm an idiot. Okay. And then this is what happened. I'm an idiot. So I built the Plinko board that ties into a taser, and it'll cook you. It'll make you let go. It'll make you let go. Okay, so there's the Plinko Board of Doom. And it's all gloom and doom today. Ooh, walking on fire, blowing fire, the closet on fire. Walking on fire. That's just you build a fire, sticks, stones, whatever. Lay the coals out, take your shoes off, socks off, walk across it. Barefoot. It's a real thing. I've done it lots and lots and lots of times. Yeah, I'm fun at parties, you guys. I'm a lot of fun at parties. So why did I quit, you ask? Well, we was up in Oklahoma City seeing Melissa's folks. and they had a little fire pit. And I said, hey, right here in the old garden spot, I said, I'm gonna take some of these coals out when the fire goes down, big logs, and I'm gonna let him show you guys how to walk on fire. He was like, you're not gonna do that. No, yeah, hell, I do it all the time. Looks like he does it all the time. Wow, they can't wait. Again, some of my best stories start with I'm a dumbass. So my dumbass, got 2 or 3 beers, whatever. I drank Shiner Bock, a twist off lid. So I'm just, zing. I don't, wasn't nowhere close to the trash can. I thought, well, hell, the trash can's open. I'm not walk over it. I just chunk it in the fire pit. And I did. And I forgot about it. And when I laid them out in the coals, it was like 6 steps to get across. Wasn't no big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About that third step, I found that missing a beer lid, and it was hot. And I would hoped it would have been this way. You kind of ouch. Nope, it was this way. I stepped on that sucker right in the middle of my right foot, and it stuck. So the 5th step, the 7th step, the 9th step, yeah, it was there. Oh my god! So I finally made it over to the grass. I raked my foot and got it off, and I looked at it. I said, "Shit!" I saw exactly what it was. Took skin with it, cooked it. It was done. I said, "Well, that's gonna leave a mark." Man, it hurt all. I walked on fire. I didn't act like, "Oh, I'm done. I'm done." I didn't fall down. I walked on fire exactly like I said I would. Um, got it wet, got it cooled off a little bit. Put my sock back on, put my shoe back on. It wasn't quite hurting yet. Hurt all night that night. We stayed the night there. Came home hurting. Oh my god, it's hard to elevate your foot when you're driving. I mean, it's like down here, so it hurt all the way home. Went on duty the next day at the fire department. Ran around them big old clunky boots, and we had a fire at Briarcliff, and the dude, I didn't know if the dude was out. He wasn't waking up and wasn't nothing. And we couldn't breach the door because he was cooking and he went to sleep. We found out later he wasn't hurt. Um, he was just scared to answer the door because he was a illegal immigrant and he didn't know who was kicking on his door in Briarcliff. It was me. So I'm just donkey kicking. That's the day I learned how to. That's how to learn to use my master key. That's master key will open any door. I promise you, I've done it. So I'm trying to kick forward, keep throwing me back. And then one of the guys said, "Man, you're doing it wrong." He turned around backwards and was kicking. I said, "Oh hell, okay." I said, third kick, the door opened. So here I'm, big old blister on my foot, and I'm just wham, wham, wham. And I said, never again. I'll never put myself in that position ever again to do that. As cool as it is, as long as it takes a setup, as much as it hurts, it's not worth it. When I can breathe fire, and I can still breathe fire to this day, and then eat the torch, put it out in my mouth. Easy breezy. I learned how to taught myself how to breathe fire. I was at work one day, and I'd been thinking about it. I bought some kerosene. I bought some little wicks. I bought dowels. Had everything I needed. I started with milk, and the first one was just like it was like an old man spitting snuff. It was nothing nice about it. It was horrible. Thank God it wasn't kerosene on fire, huh? And I just kept blowing and blowing and blowing until I got what I thought would have been a pretty good mist. And I realized kerosene's not just gonna, you're not just gonna light kerosene. It's got to be on a wick. It's got to be putting off fumes. It's got to be a mist. I said, "Oh, the mist is the secret." So I practiced, making that. Well, I realized pretty quickly by watching, doing it wrong a time or two. You don't put it up here and blow through it. You make the mist, you light the mist, and you get it as the mist dies. You get the flame away from your face at the same time. So it's almost like a huh. Makes perfect sense once you do it once or twice. Yeah. So it's a blow, introduce flame, keep blowing, let it die out. It's not going to run back in your mouth. That's a myth. That's horseshit. It's never happened. Never going to happen. Plinko Board of Doom, walking on fire, blowing fire. The last one is the closet on fire. I think I told you. I don't know. So Blake and I get called to a house fire. I want to say it's at the end of Johnson Street. If you know where Johnson Street is, I think it was. And so we pull up. Sure enough, it's a house on fire. It had started in the breaker box. Well, now when we pulled up, we got what we call the three sides. When you pull up, you want to see whichever side you're coming up on the front. You want to see as much as you can on arrival. Well, we knew we could see where the smoke was coming out. We're coming this way. The smoke was like right here. There was no way because the road basically ended. We was going to drive back. Hell. So we got two sides, which at this point, I mean, it's not mandatory. So you do what you can do. You strive for the best and do what you can do. So we were jumping out. We're running to the front door. Like, no, 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 no. Go to the side door. Go to the side door. I'm like, well, in my mind, that's perfect because where the window's open, apparently somebody broke the window. It's right there anyway. It's on this side. Rather than us going here and then having to go back here, we just go right here where it's at. Oh, that's not how it happened. So we go in a side door from the truck. We go at an angle to the side door, to the kitchen, to the dining room, across the living room, around a couch, into a hallway, down the hallway, into the bedroom, to the back of the bedroom, into the closet where the fire was at. We've only got 150 foot of hose on this particular lathe that we use, which is fine most of the time. Had we went to the front door, it would have been fine, perfectly fine. But these people know their house and I don't. So I do it the way they say to do it. Back, zig, across, zig, 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 zig. So I get to the where I can see it. It's a big glowing, big, huge fire in this closet. I don't know if the kid was smoking. It was in the electric panel portion, but everything was on fire. Like it was real suspicious. Looking back, whatever. I'm trying to turn. I can't because I run out of hose. I'm like pointing this way at the window. I need to be pointing this way at the closet, and I just can't. Man, I said, Blake, he come back in. I'm pulling, I'm pulling, I'm pulling. You ever pulled a full fire hose around a bunch of corners? Yeah, you got to try it once in your life. It's not fun. So I'm like, hey, give me some slack, give me some slack. I need maybe 2 feet of slack so I could get turned around properly, and aim it, whatever. So he runs around there. And he's just like, how can I get some slack? How can I get some slack? Well, it occurred to him as he went around the couch. The line goes this way around the couch and comes right back. So he's been gone a long time at this point. I'm like, damn. So instead of holding it and trying to push it forward, I turn around, I grab it backwards. I'm trying to pull to see what I can get. Well, about that time, I turn around backwards and I'm pulling. There's a hose, the way it's stretched. He lifts the couch up. So now all this slack comes to me. And I'm pointed right at this closet that's still on fire. And I had the bail, what we call the bail, the nozzle, and the bail. I had the bail and nozzle in my hand, and I get thrown into this closet that's still on fire. It was already hot. I'm in a hot room, with smoke and whatever. It was hot, 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 hot. Well, as I went in, I brought it towards me, and I'm kind of, sitting down and kind of lean back, and I'm right. Everything I touch is on fire. I'm like, shit, it's getting hot quick. I knew I couldn't get up because it was an awkward angle. I couldn't pull the hose, to pull it and use it like a rope. Nothing I could do except hit that bell and just turn it to the sky. Just whoosh. And it brought all the heat, all the smoke, all the fire, everything down on me. Whoosh. And I just kept holding it. Just, it's gonna cool off in a minute. It's gonna cool off in a minute. And it finally did. It finally cooled off. Man, I got up and I almost jumped out that window. I was fixing to come out of them clothes, and I knew if I got outside, I'd come out of the clothes, but I couldn't do it inside the house. I didn't jump out the window. Come back out, and I had what we call sunburns all down my neck, all down my arms, all down my back, all down my legs. Like the people say, "Oh, aren't your suits fireproof?" No. Resistant? Yes. Yes. Glass don't burn. Glass is fire resistant, but I tell you what you won't do. You won't stick your hand to the back of your hand to a piece of hot glass for very long. It won't burn. It's fire resistant, but it will transmit heat exactly like our bunker suits will. Oh my God, I was cooked. Cooked. Hurt, hurt. Got it out. Did great. Saved the house. I think. I don't know. The house didn't burn down. I think that night we had another house fire, a real house fire, come in as we was working this one, and our truck had to leave, and half the people left. And it was crazy, but yeah, we got it done. I'll show you guys one day. I've got my nameplate on my helmet completely. You can't tell what it was. I mean, you can't tell what it said. Shriveled, burnt. That's not it happened. Walking on fire, blowing fire, clothes on fire. Plinko Board of Doom. Telling you guys that I appreciate you guys subscribing. Makes me feel amazing. Makes me feel like somebody. I'm gonna be somebody someday. Um, I always forget to do this because it doesn't. I mean, I don't give two shits how many subscribers I get, but when I get a new one, it makes me feel good. I think the goal is you're supposed to get a certain amount, and you start making money. This is not how I'm making money, y'all. This is not. I tell you guys, I work 100 hours a week. I've got 2 careers. This, it just makes me feel good. Nothing to do with ever making money. But I forget to say that. I forget to ask you guys. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you want to. If you don't, me and my 42, 43 subscribers, we'll just hang around and sing Kumbaya and hold hands and tell stories. But yeah, hit like, hit subscribe, maybe tell somebody. I don't know. Tell a whole bunch of people. All right, thanks. See you guys.